Only me. So, more wedding gifts came yesterday, and that's good. That's cool. I went and got fitted in my dress, my wedding dress. It got completely changed in ways I wasn't expecting, and I actually like it. You would think I'm so controlling that I just wouldn't like last minute changes I wasn't expecting. But I knew from the jump I trusted Jazz with this project, and she did not let me down. So, that's awesomeness. I'm going to pick it up from her tomorrow because, it's not really a wedding if the bride doesn't ask for one last minute thing. Poor girl. And then on Saturday, she's off to Italy, and I'm going to miss her. She's never had a big sister, and that's kind of how, our relationship has developed into that kind of a sister thing, which is cool. I like that. You can't have too many quality family members when you have as many crap ones as I do. Not all of them, but, more than half. So, what else? Oh, so I'm sitting here and I think to myself, okay, I was out all morning, my knees are killing me, I gotta try and get some stuff done around the house that's not too taxing. So I try and get some cleaning done. Okay, most people, if they clean, means doing a few dishes. Walk away, do something else. I power clean. If I'm gonna clean, I'm not gonna do it for more than, say, 45 minutes, an hour. But in that time, I can get most of the entire apartment done. I can do the floors, vacuum, put the dishes in the dishwasher. Yes, I admit that's a little bit of cheating, but whatever. The dishes get done. That's the important thing, right? Make myself a cup of coffee, grab a snack, play with the cat, work on other miscellaneous projects, all in all, just get stuff done. Sorry, I'm cleaning my screen. So I'm halfway through my hour of cleaning, and everything goes dead. And I'm, wandering around the living room, what the hell? Did I just blow a circuit? Unfortunately, when you live in a big apartment building in New York, you can't just, walk down to the basement and pop a circuit. You have to call somebody. So it's not like I can just get in the elevator, go down to the basement, pop a circuit like I've done 100 times because I used to live in a building that was over 100 years old growing up. I know how to flip a circuit. No, instead, I gotta call somebody at 3:30 in the afternoon on a Wednesday because our super's on vacation. So they gotta get the guy who's covering to come over. And they got to make sure that I'm home, either to buzz him in or to verify that the circuit is working again, or, this, that, or the other thing. And he'll be here sometime before 5, because obviously 5 o'clock is the end of everything for everybody. So if he's not here by, 4:40, I'm going to call back and be like, I still have no power. Including the fridge. She talked to him while I was on hold, and she said to me, well, do you have power in your kitchen? And I said, well, the clock on the oven's on and the microwave. She said, what about your refrigerator? I said, let me check. Open the door. The light's not on. It's cold, but, that's residual. You can't really test by that gauge. So that's what I told her. I'm guessing that's what's going to get them to really get here in a rather expedient manner, because you're going to cause people a whole world of sickness if you don't fix a broken refrigerator. Because in this day and age, refrigeration is the key to healthy eating, unless, you live on a farm or we're in New York, you have a rooftop garden, and you can just cut up vegetables from upstairs or something. Busy, busy, busy. Only me. In the act of cleaning, I fucked myself over. Only me. No, I'm not advertising the company on my coffee mug. Sam got it somehow and brought it home, and it's just the easiest cup to have my coffee out of. One of the gifts that came Oh, yes. I have to say a public thank you to my Uncle Donald, my dad's little brother. One of them. My dad comes from such a complicated family. I had to ask him. I was like, is he your older brother? My dad was like, no, 18 months younger. It's like, oh. I was going to say, you guys don't really seem that far apart in age. It confused the hell out of me. But yeah, a thank you to my Uncle Donald publicly because, seriously, we counted. He got us 8 different items off of our wedding registry. Now, in and of itself, 8 gifts off of a registry sounds like a lot because, well, quite frankly, it is, you know? But I went through and looked at the prices of some of these items. Dude spent bank, okay? Like, a couple of these items are not like, oh my god, expensive. Like, we're registered at Target, you know? I mean, you can't really be, like, excessive. But, I mean, you know, higher end for Target, you know, like in the neighborhood of, well, I'm not going to say, but it's up there. The total for what he must have spent is up there. And I had to ask my dad, like, what? I don't remember ever spending time with this uncle. Like, I saw him at his wife's funeral last year, but I don't understand. Like, okay, I invited him to the wedding, but what? Because you got to remember, in my family, people don't do that. We don't associate like that. We don't get along like that. Like, I get along great with my stepmom. Amazing person. I call her mom. There's a reason. Okay, I hit the jackpot on the step family wheel. My dad, more often than not, I refer to by his name. I mean, if people ask me about my family, I refer to them as my parents, my mom, and my dad. But when I deal with him person to person, face to face or not, it's usually by his first name, which is a thing I developed a long time ago to basically fuck with him. Because I was mad. I mean, I was going through so much crap with these Maury Povich, Jerry Springer revelations about my family web. Not even a tree. A family web. Okay? That's how screwed up the situation is. So, instead of referring to him as dad, which I took to be a title of respect and authority someone should earn, I called him by the name he was given by his parents to put us on more equal footing. So, you know, it stuck. I refer to him by his first name now as a way to, you know, make him aware that he's no better than I am. He's an equal at best. So, it's complicated. But in our family, that's the way of things most of the time. I mean, my siblings I don't associate with, half of whom I grew up knowing as my cousins. 2 of whom are step siblings. 1 of whom I didn't know was alive until about 10 or 12 years ago. 12 years ago? How old am I? 12, 13 years ago, actually. Wow, that's a long time. And I didn't start associating with her until 10 years ago. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of, oh, you know, it's my little sister, we grew up together, noogie, you know, it's not like that. So it's Quaaludes, that's what it is. It's Quaaludes. And now I'm marrying into another family, and there's more people to remember, and names to keep straight, and who's related to who, and in what way, and, you know, this is why I'm glad Sam's dad is into genealogy, because it saves me the hassle. I would have to sit down and map it out to keep track of everything. Lucky for me, his dad already did that. Oh my god. Oh, weight update. I'm sitting here going over a list in my head, like, what the hell else is there to talk about? A weight update. I still don't get along with my scale. That's just the long and short of it. I don't. I like food. I'm part Italian. I'm part German. I'm several kinds of ways Anglo. And really, you're not going to find many people whiter than I am. That's fine. But it also means that I come from particularly chunky heritage in several ways. However, looking at my wall of measurements I've kept over here by my desk, as of June 29th, when I first weighed myself, from then to now, which is the 24th, So I took my measurements yesterday. Overall, I've gone down 13 inches, and I've lost 4 in my hips, 3 in my waist, 2 in my arms, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, no, I'm sorry, 12, but part of that is water. It fluctuates. I mean, I'm female, there's no way around that. But yeah, I've lost about a foot worth of me. This is why I go by measurements and not weight. So going for the fitting yesterday was good because I slip it on, and even Jazz is like, that's the easiest you've gotten into this dress since you bought it. And when you bought it, it fit snugly well. So, yeah, it's paying off. Ha ha ha. Now if I could just, be the size of a normal human. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is whether or not I should be going to culinary school. I don't know how many of you watch this or are familiar with it, but I like to cook. As I said, part German, part Italian. Food is just me. Most of what I do is bake, though. I've done pasta, I do breads, but desserts are where I shine. I can do cookies, I can do brownies, I can do cakes. I've done macaroons because Sam's mom has a gluten issue. I can do a fair amount with a dessert. And it's not even just like making the desserts. I mean, making a dessert is a thing unto itself because you have to be able to balance and measure and sift and it's a thing. But I plate. I know how to present food. It's not just a matter of like, oh, she can do a decent cookie and then I'll make it look good. No. If I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna show it, damn it. So I'm starting to think maybe culinary school, not such a bad idea. That or finding a job in a restaurant. The only concern there is that I still can't really be on my feet for too long because I'm damaged. So damaged. I can't believe I blew a circuit cleaning. Only me. Only me. Whatever. I have iTunes. I'll watch a TV show or 5. I am very happy, though, that the steam mop was one of the gifts that came. And the other thing that Uncle Don sent was one of those personal cup coffee makers. And oh my god. Like, we still have a little 4-cup coffee pot, and I make it for Sam, and that way he's got iced coffee for the week or something, but this is good. And I love variety. Like, I'm okay having the same cup of coffee every morning, if I'm choosing to have the same cup of coffee every morning. Whereas what we've been doing, it's like, unless I'm making a whole other pot for someone that may or may not drink it later, no. Now I can make a cup of decaf. Just for me. A cup of hazelnut. Because I can. And I'm going through the information in the thing, and it says that they also have tea by the cup brew and hot chocolate. There are certain things about technology you really just gotta love. Hazelnut coffee, light agave sweetener, and almond milk. That is so good. I'm gonna go wait for the super to show up. Hope y'all are doing well. Thanks again, Uncle Don. And I'm gonna miss my little sister Jazz while she's in Italy, but I'm really proud of her for going.